Hey, this is Oskits here. Okay, this is big news. I might be getting partnered. Really big news. Might be getting partnered on my YouTube channel, so I'll get the banner at the top of my YouTube background, and getting pretty exciting. So I am really excited. I might be getting partnered by Social Blade, or might. I really hope I get the partnership. It'll make my channel bit more popular, and eventually I would get up there with the top guns. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a quick tutorial and then I make a really cool wallpaper background, just like mine now, with the reflection and the cracked thing. Alright, here we go. MoGraph, MoText, import your text. I'm just going to leave it as text. Try and find, well, we're going to be using Thrausia plugin, so try and find a font that's kind of thick, that makes the letters thick, so then it'll just work good when the letters are thick. That's all. Let's use this one. Alright. Control C, Control V, make a new one, duplicate it, and just I just want to make this one look really good, so just make 3 of these. You don't have to, but I'm going to, because it just makes it look better when you do more. The more you do, the more, obviously, you could easily just make it thicker. That's probably what I should have done. Just going to quickly do that now. So go on the MoText and just make the depth thicker. Okay, caps, fill it cap, fill it cap. Alright, that's good. And just move away from the text. Alright, and the next step, what you want to do is you want to insert a floor. And when you see the floor, you want to move your text above the floor, not by much. The more further you move the text away from the floor, the more further the reflection will be, so it depends on how you like it. Now we're going to make a material. Doesn't matter which colour. I'm just going to go for those light bluey colour. I'll make sure you click on colour. Okay, there we go on reflection. Make sure the reflection is white. Ticket texture Fresnel, and then you want to drag that onto the text and onto the floor. And then when you click on the MoText plugins, Thrausia, and let's just break it into, I don't know, 15 pieces. Break now, and so as you can see, it cracks every piece into 15 pieces. Really good plugin. I'll do another tutorial later on how to install it and get it for free. And then you want to create object null, and you want to drag all the Thrausies into the null so the arrow's going down. And then you want to go MoGraph, Effector, Random, and drag the random in there also. And when you're on the random Effector, change 100 to 3. Parameter, change PX, PY, and PZ all to 40. And deformer, put deformation on point, which cracks it. You can put it on object, doesn't do anything. You can put it on polygon, that just looks really, I don't know, not good. But when you put it on point, it cracks on the point, so it looks really nice. And you can go back on Effector and turn the strength up to like 7, or that's a bit too high, maybe 5. That looks really nice. So if you render that, it's going to look pretty cool. They're cracked and it's going to look reflected off it. So what you can do is move this in the middle. So as you can see, that there doesn't look much different to what I've done on my wallpaper here. Mine just took me a bit more time because I put a bit more effort into it. What you can do over here, light, target light, and you can move the target light so it goes on one corner. That looks really cool as well. So then when you render it, it will have light to the left. That looks alright. You can extend this out as well, just a little bit more. And that looks pretty cool as well. What else can you do? Extrude nerds, if you know how to use those. If you don't, that's just too bad. So what you're gonna do is you can let me just quickly render it again. Looks pretty cool. Wait, did it wrong? You could, that should be good there, so you can see the bottom. Yeah, that looks pretty good. File, save as, still image, JPEG. Just save it on my desktop here. And then what you want to do is then you go on Adobe Photoshop and file, new, 250 by 250, 1280 by however large your screen is. So, oh, calm down. However large the screen is, so 1366 I think by 1280. I'm just guessing it here. Alright, now you wanna place old dodgy Windows 8. Go down to where that thing we just made is. Open it. And then it should be in here. And what you can do is just the bucket. Black on the bucket. Probably could have done this. Okay, what you wanna do? Make the background like that, and then what you can do is I already have color corrections and stuff in my cinema, in my Photoshop folder. Where is it? There's color corrections. Open that one in there. That one's pretty cool. What else have I got? And I need the effects. Here we go. Open that as well. So with the color corrections, what you want to do is you want to go on a color correction, and there's some here. There's yellow, red, and there's pretty cool color corrections. I'm gonna go with the pink V2 for this one, and then when you're on it, click on it, right click, duplicate group, change this to whichever the thing's untitled one I can see. Okay, come back on here, and your thing has got color correction on it. Okay, and next step is we can go on here, and what we can do is I have a textures pack which can put textures on the clip. So what we can do is we can, even though your thing is already cracked, we can drag in another image, and we can put this 90 degrees, change that to overlay. No, screen, I think it is. No, not screen. Is it lighten? No, it's not. It must be overlay. When you change the overlay, so it's looked like it's over the text, and then what you do is come down here, place it, come down to the eraser, have the first one about 250, then you just erase all of this that you don't need, just stuff around the text. This is not the best job, and then you just dodgy erase it as best as you can, and then on your text you have a cool, normally works better when the background is fully black, it's just pretty dodgy. And then what you can do over here, got some flares, so you can basic one. As you can see when I'm opening these, the background's not completely black, so it's not going to look as good. Drag that up, drag that on here, show transform value, and you can drag this to the top. Looks pretty good there. And yeah, you just muck around with this and it just ends up really cool. You know, like, you can do anything. I'm getting into heaps of GFX. I made myself this YouTube background. And yeah, so another tutorial by Skits. Leave a like, favourite, and I'll be uploading some more GFX tutorials.